Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, the home of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So USC's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Mayava. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. One of the features of this offense, Kirk, is a running back who's very capable, reliable guy who can step in and help you in a couple different ways.
Yeah, he sure can, whether it's running or catching the football. The one thing that stands out to me, just watching the film on him, is his durability. He's the same guy late in the fourth quarter as he is at the beginning of this football game, and he'll need to showcase that today.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. We got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And here comes the punter onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He hauls it into the 25, still running. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. end zone ahead. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Illinois, 0.
And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He shreds the tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. The receiver grabs it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll try the ground game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. There's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And there's the handoff. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Illinois. Strong game by this quarterback. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
They make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Dropping back, it's Mayava. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll use the ground game here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The Illini line up now, 1st and goal. The shotgun handoff here. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Back to throw. It's Altmaier. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to...
Oh, but he's lost the ball. Scooped up in the defense. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, USC. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. Caught near the sticks. It's Dixon. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. It was a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Dixon. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So the drive stalls, the punt team on the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Makes a quick catch. Oh, he breaks free, still going. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Trojans. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's a draw to the back. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up, here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Sanders. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield, set up with a first down at the 47. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Scanning the field. It's Maeva. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
USC.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So it's 1st down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do...
Breaks into the clear. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
To throw, it's Outlier. And the ball is hauled in. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. Makes a nice move there. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. QB decides to keep it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. So now on comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the Trojans are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Defense is coming after him. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a designed QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And a handoff as they run the counter play. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. To the air. It's Outlier. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass caught, second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick completion to the tight end. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Dixon. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They mix it up with a run. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Time for one more play here in the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Lights off a defender. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on 4th down. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Caught quickly. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. They'll give it to the running back. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Bringing pressure. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, he escapes. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
The pocket breaking down. He finds some space. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain on the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off. And with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
2nd down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Grab made by the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete, it's 2nd down now. Wants to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds his target. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Back to pass. It's Outlier. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.